Hello and welcome to Alchemist, the channel. We are talking today about the contact with rocks, with crystals, healing stones. What is happening there? There were Russian field studies about contact of wild living animals with rocks. They are sometimes licking at rocks, and the scientists wanted to get to know why they do that. So they first thought that the animals were balancing their lack of mineral household, and especially of salt. Though this was not the truth, the animals did that in depth studies. There were mentioned that the animals did that because of the natural flowing electricity through our cells, through our living being, through every human being, through every animals and plant is flowing a form of current, a form of electricity. And these animals were strengthening that, and the so-called ionic exchange transfer, or the ionic exchange processes within the cell metabolism were strengthened. The detoxification is working better with contact in stones. They licked at stones, the wild animals, or were relaxing with stones, or sleeping in the near of stones and rocks, or at rocks directly in contact. So by this contact, not just animals can improve their life quality, detoxification, cell metabolism and vitality. That is also in case of plants and humans. And by getting in contact with rocks regularly, or walking barefoot, or in naked contact with rocks and plants, we can strengthen our sensibility and also the vitality, the detoxification processes, and the cell metabolism. We can really rejuvenate ourselves by doing that, and especially helpful are the balancing pairs in form of shungite, and you can have it as cylinders, ferrule cylinders so-called, or spherical stones, or other form of shungite pair with another mineral or crystal. Here we have the spheres with quartz crystal, rock crystal. When you buy the ferrule cylinders in online shops, you have the most times shungite, mainly shungite, and the other stone is, in the most cases, steatite or talco chloride, a form of volcanic rock, volcanic mineral. By shungite, we don't know till yet if it's a sedimentary rock with ancient algae, or if it is still a meteorite rock. Why? Because the fullerenes within them, the special carbon modification, they looked in the innerest of the fullerenes, and there they discovered a helium atom that is usually found in space conditions. So very, very rare on Earth found these helium atoms within the fullerenes. Fullerenes you found at lightning strikes, at combustion processes, at meteorite impact in the directly near of them, and in shungite, especially in elite shungite. So in case of the balancing pairs of pharaonic cylinders, ferrule cylinders, they were used in Russia in case of many studies, in case of the rise types of diseases. So they studied that, and they get to know that these people, by regularly practicing with balancing pairs, their vitality was strengthened. The emotional traumas, psychological problems and issues, topics can be transformed even faster or easier. And yeah, nearly every kind of disease, they mentioned that the vitality parameters were improved. The detoxification processes can work much easier, and also the self-healing forces were mobilized even better. The communication between cells and nerves were also even better, so the self-healing processes can work better. So the cell metabolism is better. So they did thousands and even more studies about that by just in the contact with shungite objects, wearing shungite objects, with the balancing pairs, with the ferrocylinders, with being in a room with shungite objects and or even a whole shungite equipped room. Yeah, so back to the topic, balancing pairs, ferrocylinders, is going back to an old Egyptian tradition. Most cases you see Ramses II, here a photo, the image of them. Yeah, you can see them most times standing, the left leg slightly before the right, and beside these cylinders. So it's pointing to that these cylinders are that cylinders, ferrocylinders are the shungite and another mineral. And the priests and pharaohs of old Egypt tradition knew about the that you have to balance, that you have to harmonize soul, feelings, emotions, your mindset, and the body, and that all is one. And so they knew about balancing with crystals, healing stones, and also with ferrocylinders. And yeah, they strengthened the vitality, duration of love was improved, and they get priests and pharaohs strengthened also the sensibility to get in contact with the subtle world. There were also clairvoyant people speaking about balancing pairs, and that these abilities were strengthened through the practicing with these ferrocylinders or balancing pairs. So also that there were thousands of cases speaking about that, though you have to mention that every human being has a different love quality and sensibility, and that you have to work on yourself, and you will feel that when you do that regularly. So practice it for beginners. Sit down in a relaxed position, take spheres, I would recommend you spheres for harmonious shape, or ferrocylinders, left hand shungite, right hand the other individual stone you chose, and when you sit, you see relaxed position. You can also cross your legs, so when you cross your legs, then put a soft pillow under you, beneath you, and hold the cylinders, when you take cylinders, upwards, like this, and in a relaxed position. So do that for beginners 3 to 5 minutes, then you can get to duration up to maximum 10 to 15 minutes. When you do that regularly, you can do that 4 to 5 times a week, or every day, and this for up to 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah? And then you have to better do a break, make a break for 1 week, and then you can start again. So do that for strengthening your sensibility, and when you do that, focus on your deep breathing, relaxed deep breathing. You can also stand like you see here, standing position like the pharaohs. When they stand, then put your left leg slightly before your right, because the left side is a holistical view, the emotional side, the heart side. So shungite is a heart stone, and yeah, Shungite is the minus pole, the catalyst. You hold it left and take the other in the right hand, is the plus pole, and the Shungite connects us with the cosmic energies, and the other stone with the earth energies. So that current that is flowing through our cell is strengthened, the self-healing forces are strengthened, detoxification, like I said before, cell metabolism through this ionic exchange transfer or ionic exchange processes. So when you do the sitting, relaxed position, close your eyes, get in silence, end up the thought carousel and move inwards with your awareness, with your perception, and focus on the sensations. Could be there like feelings of vibration in different joints or regions of the body, vibration, pulsation, tingling in the fingertips or in other regions, tingling at the backwards at the at your back. Flowing energies could be felt, pulsations, like I said before. After the practices, you can feel in different disbalanced regions the change of temperatures caused by the flow of life energy that is improved through the work with Shungite and with the other stone. So that, and focus on the sensations, like I said before. Take your time. It depends on your sensibility. It depends on your life quality. If you feel something, you have to practice that regularly, and then you will even feel more and more. So there are also clairvoyant people speaking about spiritual happenings, also caused and improved through these practicing with these Pharaoh cylinders or balancing pairs. So when you do that, do it not under the influence of drugs and alcohol. When you're pregnant, after heart strokes or heart attacks, heart called strokes and heart diseases, actually acute heart diseases, do the practices not when you have strong infections, infectious diseases, and in case of schizophrenia and epilepsy. Then do not these practices with the cylinders. In every other case of disease and health project, you can really work with the cylinders, and there's nothing bad about it and nothing negative mentioned. The other case it is. So feel, take your time, do it in nature, do it in silence, do it for yourself, do it when no one is speaking, do it after work when you're stressed. To balance yourself, it balances the emotions. It was also used in case of psychological sittings and therapies very, very positively, and it can really harmonize your ghost, your mind, the emotions, and your body, so physically also. And when these parts of us are all harmonized better, everything is working better. Everything is working better. Our sensibility is increased, our vitality also, self-healing forces, self-healing processes, cell and nerve communication, and we feel ourselves better, and also the detoxification, cell metabolism processes are even working better through the work, regular work with these Pharaoh cylinders or balancing pairs. When you work with the balancing pairs and Pharaonic cylinders, out of the holistical side, your chakra systems are cleaned, and old emotions can be transformed even better. when you work with ferrocylinders or balancing pairs, your meridian system, out of the acupuncture teaching of the traditional Chinese medicine, is cleaned. The meridian system, the energy streams that are flowing through our body, can rid of blockages, energetic blockages, and so yeah, you can really harmonize holistically, and in case of old traumata, old emotion, especially that, in psychological settings, therapy and balancing of yourself, use it wise, use it sensitive, use it regularly to feel that and feel your inner sensations, combined with the deep breathing, switch off your thought carousel, always take Shanghai in the left hand and focus on your feeling. Focus on your feeling, what is happening within me when I do that, when I'm relaxed deep breathing, what is happening, where is the vibration, pulsation within myself, in organs where we have problems, blockages, diseases, health projects, and even more. So use it wise, use it regularly to strengthen yourself, to clean your aura, your chakras, your energetic system, and also to mobilize self-healing forces. Even better, nerves and cell processes, communication of them can work easier and better. So everything can holistically be improved and strengthened with the regular work with balancing pairs and Pharaonic cylinders in naked contact, natural contact with rocks and stones like wild animals and healing stones, crystals. They have really effect on us, and yeah, use it combination guide as you want. Always in the left hand when you use it as a balancing pair of Pharaonic cylinders, and individual for you, the stone of your choice. And yeah, every ability of every healing stone and crystal is improved through the quality of Shanghai. And like we have a minus pole and a plus pole in the right hand, the plus pole, and Shanghai always as a catalyst in the left hand. And yeah, do that regularly, feel it for yourself, what is happening within myself when I do that, and always do it when I do it for weeks, every week a few times, then do a break, begin with 3 to 5 minutes, then end up maximum duration 10 to 15 minutes, and relaxed position or standing, relaxed sitting, or standing position like you see the old pharaohs and priests doing these practices also, so you can balance and harmonize your soul, your mind, your emotions, and the body. So the balance of that keeps us alive. The balance of that is making our improve and strengthen our vitality, our emotional health, and our mind, our conscious health. So a balance of consciousness, soul, mind, emotions, and body is very, very important, and you can really manage that with regularly practicing with balancing pairs, Pharaonic cylinders, naked natural contact with Mother Nature, especially with rocks, with that flow of electricity, with the flow of life energy that is strengthened with the natural naked contact with stones and rocks for wild animals and humans. So do that regularly, walk barefoot like myself, and yeah, the ionic exchange, transfer ionic exchange processes, yeah, is a really nice topic. And yeah, so feel that for yourself, practice that for yourself, and testament of studying, guys. So I wish you much fun for feeling yourself in a better way. Take your time, be patient at the beginning with your feelings within yourself, what is happening within myself when I do this, what is happening to my vitality when I do this regularly. And yeah, I would be glad about feedback from you when you do that, and about meditation with Shanghai. There will coming up soon even more videos about meditation with Shanghai, about balancing ourselves holistically with stones, rocks, minerals, especially Shanghai. So thank you for your time, thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time at Alchemista.